What's up guys, welcome to the channel, and in today's video I'm going to talk about lambda functions in Python. So lambda functions are basically functions which duplicate the defined functions. So for example, if you have a function that is a one-liner and it returns x plus y and takes in x comma y as parameters, so you can duplicate that function in a one line by using a lambda function, and many professional Python programmers prefer lambda functions over defining a function if the function is a one-liner. So in order to show you, I'm going to make a new Python file right here, and I'll name it as lambda functions. And after that, I'm going to make a variable and name it as a is equal to 5. And after that, I'll make another variable and name it as b. So I'll assign 7 to it. And after that, I'll define a function def add 5 x comma y, and it returns x plus y. And after that, I'm going to print add 5 comma 7, so it's going to return 12. If I run this program right here, as you can see, it has returned 12. So simple, no doubt we have learned about this. And if I comment this out, and as you can see right here guys, that this function that we have written, the add function, it is just returning x plus y, that is the sum of these two parameters. So if I comment this out, and if I write like this, that add is equal to lambda, and after that the parameters, that is x comma y, and I'll put a semicolon to write what the returning statement will be. So it is going to return x plus y. Simple. And if I run this program right here, as you can see, it has returned 12. So this is how a lambda function works guys. You actually write the name of the function right here, and after that you put an equal to and then the lambda keyword, and after you write the lambda keyword, we write the parameters that the function is going to take. And after that, as you can see, we have put a semicolon here as well, so it's necessary to put a semicolon, and then you just have to write the thing that it is going to return, that is x plus y. So I hope that you understood this lambda function right here. This was one example, and I'll give another examples as well. So if I write minus is equal to lambda, that is the keyword, and it takes in two parameters, and it returns x minus y. So if I run the minus function instead of the add function, and as you can see, it takes in x comma y, so it will return minus 2, because 5 minus 7 is minus 2. So as you can see guys, it has returned minus 2. And if I comment this out, and if I write def minus x comma y, x comma y, return x comma y, x minus y, and if I run this program right here, as you can see, it will give me minus 2 here as well. Basically lambda functions are a replacement for one-liner functions right here. And if you want to minimize the number of code that you are using, and you want to make your code a bit smaller, then you can use lambda functions. And many of the professionals in Python, they actually use lambda functions over defining a one-liner function. So I hope that you guys understood these examples right here. We'll write another example, and I'll comment everything out. And after that, I'm going to make a list, and this is going to be a 2D list. So I'll write another list, and in that I'm going to write 2 comma 3. And after that, I'll make another list, and in that I'll write 3 comma 1. And then I'm going to make another list, and I'll write 4 comma 0. So as you can see guys, I've made a list right here, a 2D list basically, that has 0 1 2, that has 3 lists inside it. So after that, I'm going to sort it, that is, I'm going to write list dot sort. And right here, as you can see, it is telling me that you can enter a key right here. Now guys, when I enter key is equal to, now what is this key inside this sort function? Guys, a key right here, it is a parameter that you can enter inside the inbuilt sort function, which basically takes a function inside it. So for example, if I write here def first element, first index, and after that it takes in a list, so I'll write L, and after that it returns basically L1. So as you can see, I have written a small function right here that the function, it takes in a list and it returns the first index element of the list. So if I write key is equal to first index, and after that if I put this as a blank, so as you can see the key will take in this function right here, and if I print the list right here, as you can see guys, it sorts the list keeping the reference as the first index element, that is 3, then 1, then 0. So I'll basically run this program right here, and as you can see it has sorted all of the list right here, keeping the second element as the base. So right here 4 comma 0 is the smallest one, that is 0, and after that comes 1, and after that comes 3. So as you can see it has sorted everything out in that order, and in order to show you, I'll basically take a snip of it, and after that, as you can see right here guys, there's the list. So we have got 0, then we have got 1, and after that we have got 2. So as you can see guys, this becomes 0, this becomes 1, this becomes 0, this becomes 1, this becomes 0, this becomes 1 in this list, in this list, in this list. So basically our function right here, that is the first index function, it returns the first index element. So it returns this element and this element. So the key sorted the list with respect to these elements. So I hope that you guys understood what the first index element does, and now I'll tell you how we can do this job with the use of lambda functions. So for example, if I comment this out, and if I write key is equal to lambda, and then it takes a list and it returns x1, that is the first index element. So if I run this program right here, it will give me the same output, that is 4 comma 0 3 comma 1 2 comma 3. So as you can see guys, it saved us so many lines of code, basically 2 lines of code, that's not much, but still it saved us 2 lines of code, and we can use these lambda functions just like this, that is to save our code and to basically minimize our code. So if I write 0 instead of the 1, so as you can see it will print our list in the same order, that is 2 3 4, because this is sorted. So if I run this program right here, as you can see it has printed the list in the same order. So I hope that you guys understood these lambda functions and how they work, and if you didn't understand this example right here, you definitely understood these examples right here, that was the add and minus example. And I hope that you guys understood lambda functions and how they work. Thank you guys for watching this video. This was all for today. I hope you're safe, and I'll see you next time.